Hi folks, it's Jody with Strength and Wisdom Tarot. Here doing mid-April readings for all zodiac signs. I can't believe I'm already doing these. Crazy. Thank you for everyone who has liked, subscribed, shared to my channel. You guys rock! And if anyone would like a personal reading with me, all the info is in the box below. I do readings within a 24-hour period of contact, which means if you shoot me an email or a call, that we set something up quickly and it's done quickly. I do readings either over the phone or I do them in a private video sent to you by email. The cost is the same no matter how you like to do it. So again, give me a shout. If you want to learn tarot, I got something for you there too. I have tarot card classes. There are 5 videos plus a bonus video, and they're $20 a piece, so you can learn at your own pace. And I coach throughout the whole thing. So if you ever get stuck or can't or don't understand something, you give me a shout. I'm there to help. And also, my mystery healing boxes. I have the open face boxes now in medium and large. Sorry, I don't have them in small. But they're absolutely beautiful. I love making them. I have a girlfriend that puts potpourri in there with her stones. So not only does it look nice, no matter where she puts it, smells good too. They're blessed and they're hexed, which means they're blessed to work to the highest quality of the stones and the crystals that you put in there, and hexed to stay true to their owners and to work to the highest property. So if you're interested, give me a shout. Now I got all that stuff out of the way. This reading's going to be for Scorpio. Let's see what's cracky-lacky with you in the middle of April 2019. Oh, whoa. Huh. Scorpio. Excuse me. Scorpio, I think you're seeing right through somebody. That whether they're, blowing smoke or not, you know the truth. And they know you know. Whoa. So let's get into this one, bottom of the deck. Scorps, you have the Hermit card, a Virgo card. This is about, introspection. Sometimes it's about isolation, seclusion, but the Hermit likes to be alone. He's a seeker of knowledge. He doesn't rely on everybody else to find out what he needs to find out. He gets it on his own. That way he knows it to be true. And he's not lonely. He likes that time where he can hear himself think. Excuse me. Listen to his intuition. Because he trusts his intuition. Now, a lot of times, people sought out the Hermit because they know a lot of stuff. In Scorpio, I do see how this applies here because you've done your homework. And if somebody's going to, put a facade in front of you, they're wasting their time. So Scorpio, let's get it. You probably heard me chuckle when I first started putting the cards out because there you are, Scorpio energy, death. Now, this is no joke. When the universe sends death in, it's the transformation of something. I love this deck, how they depict death, all the butterflies around them. Butterflies are transformation. When the caterpillars, they go into the cocoon, turn to butterflies. Death is a cocoon, not the butterfly. Whatever happens in there that transforms them, it's forever. And what's transforming to help or hinder? Scorpio. You got the 10 of Pentacles. Booyah! The Kwong. Now I'm using the medieval cat tarot here. This is, the harmonious family life that everybody wants. Stress-free, plenty of money to pay the bills, plenty of money to have fun with. And this cat's being crowned, exalted. Scorpio, does it get any better than that? I think not. So something is transforming in your situation. Now, Scorpios, whether you've done, the law of attraction, when you've done the, listening to yourself and being like, all right, this has to change. If I want something to change, I have to change something. And Scorpios, it very well could be an old way of thinking, an old way of doing things, an old way of seeing things. And that transformation, no matter what it is, in a friendship, partnership, loveship, it's going to get you your kwang. Something had to come to a loss. Scorpios, something had to die off to bring these new things in. And if you do the transformation, no matter what that is, it's waiting for you. Now, in your foundation, look at your ghost Scorpios. You get the Lovers. Now, this is Gemini energy here. That soulmate connection, that deep bond. The other side of this card is a life-changing decision. If this, for some of you, rings like in career or just a friendship. But this is something you can't compare to any other relationship because there's nothing else like it. That closeness, that trust of, practically reading each other's thoughts. And if this was a life, changing decision that you had to put into motion, you could be coming out the other side of this right now. You're not a caterpillar anymore, Scorpio. You're a butterfly. Things changed. You made them change. You want better for yourself. Now, whether that's in love or career or friendship, however, I think that you have gone with it. And I think that, you thought about what makes me happy. What can I, in my power, manifest to bring me the things that I want? And poof, you're a butterfly. Now, what's crowning your reading here has to be a little concerned. You have the Emperor in reverse. Now, usually depicted as, Taurus, Aries energy in the upright. He's an older person, could be, a father-like person, somebody who has authority. They demand respect because they deserve respect. And they've earned it. They run an empire, not a kingdom. And they're very wealthy and they're very successful because they follow the rules. The rules apply to everybody, even him. Respect is earned and given. They draw a line in the sand there. It's about having structure. Starting something on firm foundations the right way. And when it's done throughout the whole course of the lifetime of building this empire, it's done right. Now, let's put this guy in reverse. This could be somebody who demands respect but can't give it. They overstep other people's boundary lines, bubble spaces, because they don't think the rules apply to them. It's like they can dish it out, but they can't take it. Scorpio, I'm sure you're right along with me, but, respect is earned, not given. Nobody hands you over all their respect. And maybe that's what's changing here, Scorpio. Now remember, this could be your energy going out there or the energy coming to you. That somebody's looking at something different. Maybe they admired them. And now they're seeing them a different light. You say you weren't all that cracked up. Now, again, this could be in a friendship, partnership, love ship. Any one of these ships. But somebody, who likes to rule the roost, so to speak. They're not doing a very good job of it. Especially if they're overcrossing their boundary lines and, they're disrespecting and demanding respect back after being dissed. It doesn't work that way. And yes, it's a very, very stubborn energy. So here, this transformation is going to go a couple ways here for you Scopes. Either this is going to transform, you see somebody for being authoritative, dictative, and you just want to knock them off their pedestal. And you see them in a different light now. It changes. You feel differently. At one time, maybe you felt this way. Now you're like, really? Get out of my space. Now. That's for some. Now, the other possibility here, too, is that somebody starts off being this way. Bolsterous, stubborn. They don't want to change. They don't feel like they have to change. You can't make me change. Seriously? Death makes everybody change. Any larger than that? If somebody who was this way before, maybe disrespectful, whatever, now has a deeper appreciation. So it's going to be different for all you Scopes out there. If the rules didn't apply to him before, oh, they do now. Because now you're on a different playing field. They're on your field, Scorpio. Now, in your recent past, you have the Queen of Cups. Excuse me. Now, here's your energy, as well as Cancer, as well as Pisces. You know, using your intuition. Keeping your emotions even keel. Now, she can speak fondly in matters of the heart. She takes somebody else's, emotions into consideration, as well as her own. But she keeps it on the level. She's not going to turn into a puddle. And she's not going to come unraveled. So, while somebody here is embracing the change, the transformation, Scopes, if it is you and not them, you invited this in because you wanted it to change. Maybe you wanted somebody to see you in a different manner. Maybe you wanted somebody to realize that they're being a jerk. Change your ways. Straight up. Or Scorpio, you're turning around a situation that needed to. If something had no structure, no stability, it's kind of funny, I thought of a blob. Not that silly putty, but that jelly, squishy, kids play with it, looks like snot. Just saying. If somebody had no priorities, if somebody didn't have, rules set for them to follow, they just do whatever they want to do. This is about getting it back. Okay, those days are gone. We're structured. We follow the plan. And you're calm and cool about it. Because going into your future, Scorpio, you have the Knight of Cups coming from your realm. And it's a messenger of something heartfelt. It's a messenger of something sentimental. Now, whether this comes from you, Scopes, or it comes from the other party, you'll know if this is meant or not. This is not somebody blowing smoke. This comes from the heart. They mean it. Whether it's you or them. There's a lot of sincerity into it. Now, Scopes, if you have to whip somebody into shape here, because they're like that goo, they need more structure, they need more stability. They got a color inside the lines, so to speak. And you're going to do it in a balanced way. You will show them. You don't have to yell, scream. You don't even have to get angry. They see something in a different light. And that is, one of your superpowers, Scorpio. You can speak in matters of the heart and really touch somebody without touching somebody. But you make them feel like they're on the same level as you. The Scorps, I honestly believe that something had to, somebody had to be knocked down a peg or two. Humbleized, maybe. And you know how to say it the right way, the right time. And how this person sees you, Scorps, they see you as the Nine of Swords. Excuse me, Nine of Wands. Now, 9's being close to a 10. This is somebody who's been in the battle for a while. Yeah, they're tired, banged up, weary, but they don't give up. The one wand they started off with is the one they take down all the way to the end. It doesn't matter what the other 8 wands behind them are doing. Go kick rocks, barefoot, in 100-degree weather. You're going to start this, you're going to see it all the way to the end. And sometimes it's a waiting card. You've been waiting. Waiting for the right time. Waiting for things to change. But the universe had to send death into this situation here, Scorps, because it wasn't going to change. I mean, somebody wasn't going to see something the way you see it. You waited. And this person sees you. It's like, you never bailed on them. You stuck to it. You stuck to it because you knew, because you're intuitive. You knew it was going to change. It was going to transform your life. A little help from the universe too. And now, things start feeling like you're regaining that whole spectrum of having the Kwong. It's like you knew this person had it in them. You knew that eventually these shenanigans weren't going to fly too much longer with you. Because in your environment, look at you. Get the Fool card. Now this is taking a leap of faith, taking a chance, taking a risk. Embarking on something brand new and happy to go. The Fool knows that he'll get to where he has to go. The fun's in the journey. And Scorpio, are you along for the ride? Did you know all this time? If you waited long enough, if you were patient enough, if you kept your emotions even keel, you take a chance on waiting, it's going to pay off. Wow. Now there is taking a chance and taking a leap of faith, Scorps. But once death closes something out, something comes to an end, a loss, the sun always rises again, and all of a sudden it's like, yeah, fresh out of the gate. Brains anew. He says number 0 in the deck. He's the beginning of the beginning. Because it's like something got cleared the way for you, Scorps. All that biz that you could not see through, that looked bleak, is now gone. Happier days, Scorps, happier days. And in your hopes and in your fears, you have another major arcana. You have judgment. Hearing the call, rising up from the ashes. A second go at something? Could be. A reconciliation of some sort? Possibly. And this surely is a hope. You've waited so long for this transformation, for something to change. Scorps, I do believe you manifested it. I do believe that the universe has heard you. And now might be the time to change somebody's perspective. And if this other person, you know what I mean, couldn't see the error in their ways, or you, Scorps, it's going to be shown that way. And it's going to come very crystal clear. Now, Scorps, I believe you did the homework. And that's why you waited for this person. Because you knew if you waited long enough, if you were patient enough, if you followed your intuition, that somebody will be taking a leap of faith and chance. And they're going to make that final call. You'll be like, you know what? I'm feeling froggy. Let's leap. They make the call to change, to give respect, and not abuse the authority, to bring structure and stability, which is good for the whole, not just for the one. Scorpio, your outcome card is the King of Coins, aka King of Pentacles, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, or somebody who takes on these properties. This person is practical, methodical, down to earth, easy to talk to. They're grounded. They don't sugarcoat anything. They see something for how it really is. And Scorps, if somebody was throwing around their own weight or their opinions and stuff and, just being a jerk, they see it now. The King of Coins, or King of Pentacles, doesn't sugarcoat anything. He'll call an ace an ace. If he's a jerk, he's a jerk. If you're a jerk, you're a jerk. But I think getting knocked off this pedestal brings a reality check about this is not what I wanted us to go in this direction. I wanted this. How did I turn into this? And death works for both of you. Because you waited, Scorpio. You waited for the change. And it's coming. And I think somebody here had to change. Because you got something that's worth saving here. So that is what I have for you. Please keep on liking, subscribing, sharing to my channel. And I'll see everybody back here real soon. Take care.